1977, leaving behind then a pregnant wife, his parents and younger siblings, and it seemed like the world stood on a standstill. And in December same year, his pregnant wife was delivered of a bouncing baby girl, Cynthia Chikwado Ada Ukwu, who by the grace and favor of God Almighty is today an erudite legal practitioner. He was gone too soon. A committed musician, non-materialistic artist, an acclaimed performer, and destined philosopher, a man of the people. This is written by Cynthia C.A. Ukwu, and Cynthia is here talking with us. Cynthia, wow. You talked about your father with so much infusion of love.
That was in summary. If I am to talk about my dad in 24 hours, I may still ask for extension of time.
All right, Freddie, from what uh, Cynthia has talked about his father as a very prolific creative writer, music critic who has known Celestine Ukwu for a long time and who has been involved with all of this. Do you think that the father is actually the picture we saw here from your own perspective? As an outsider, we can agree that she could be very subjective, but what about outsiders?
What she wrote, like she said, is even if you don't understand the Igbo language, the reading will catch you. The stories we heard about him was some of his band members who are alive today will tell me how they toured all over the country, playing music for Hausa, for Igbo, for Yoruba. They played in Lagos, they played in Auchi, they played in Sokoto, they played in Niger State, they played in Maiduguri. The music of the man continues to touch. In fact, I begin to compare him with the likes of the 36 Celestine touch lives. And I know even now, the young people are going to pick his music to sample. They're
Yeah.
sampling music from him without even knowing the magnitude of what
They are doing.
Yes.
All right, all
It
right.
tells you that the music of the man continues to touch. And that's why the foundation is loved by all. It's a good
All right.
market selling itself.
Okay, I will come back to the foundation because anything that is meant to preserve the memory of Celestine Ukwu, including playing his music, talking about him, coming together in his name, to listen to his music, and then do one or two things for the society. We will do that. We will do that, and then today we are doing our own part. Solid FM has always been willing to part of this kind of thing. Okay, let me come to you, Cynthia, once again. I want to ask you about your mom. Look at the way you describe your mom here. Very beautiful. Looking at you, anybody will know that whoever was the mother of this beautiful lady here must have been very beautiful herself. And for anybody to attract the attention of the iconic Celestine Ukwu at her prime, his prime, would have been the best, the village belle. Wow, Cynthia, how is your mom doing today?
Okay, my special mom, Josephine Uzoyibo Oko Ni Okereke Ata. She's fine. She's doing very, very well.
Okay.
She's a retired civil servant. She works as a nurse in one of the primary health centers in the States.
Okay.
Right now she's not in the country. She's somewhere resting.
Somewhere she's feeling very
She's
fine.
just resting.
Okay, that's good. Let me ask you. She must have been a very young woman when she lost you.
Yes,
From
sir.
your own experience when you grew up and what she told you. I know she must have been very young for men to see her and want her, particularly on learning that she's Celestine Uku's wife. How did your mom cope immediately after losing her husband and then going forward to the time you got to see yourself as a person around such a woman?
Okay. Like we all know, I was just very little in